Good afternoon, you guys. We are on our way to my 10-week ultrasound to see Peanut. I have finally told everyone at this point in time, so this will be added to the next video after the one that I just posted today. So be on the lookout for that. And then enjoy us on our way to the appointment.
Yep.
Good afternoon, you guys. It is almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Say hi. I'm still laying in bed. I fell asleep after midnight, and then I woke up at about 4 and started throwing up and didn't stop until about noon, roughly, a little bit after noon. About 12:20 is when I stopped throwing up this morning. I had little breaks in between, but I haven't been feeling good. I haven't been able to keep down water or anything like that. I turned 11 weeks yesterday. I don't know what exactly the day is today. I'll have to put it down below, but I did some housework yesterday, and it seems like on the days that I'm motivated to get stuff clean and to get stuff done, that the next day I am so sick and I can't get out of bed. It's ridiculous.
Can we take 2 little pieces? Take little pieces.
There. The only thing really that I did yesterday was I switched laundry like 3 times, and I vacuumed. Like, Riker cleaned my side of the bed because of how sick I was feeling, and he did most of the work, so I was just sitting, and I still feel like this today, which is ridiculous. I tried taking an anti-nausea this morning after I drank some water so that I could hopefully eat something and keep it down and not throw up. And about
2 minutes after I took my anti-nausea. Riker was in the bathroom, and I had to hurry and find something to throw up in, so I ran to the kitchen and found a bucket that I threw up in immediately 2 minutes after taking it.
Go to the kitchen.
I threw up my anti-nausea, and I threw up all the water that I drank. I don't feel good today. So today is a lazy day in bed. Riker is taking a drug test, so little miss here is hanging out with me in my bed because I cannot get up. And I'm so hungry, but I'm so sick. This is the worst part about having severe morning sickness, or HG.
I tickle my feet.
Yep, I'm tickling. I'm hoping I'm able to eat something today, but who knows if I will actually be able to. Since I've been throwing up on and off all morning since 4 o'clock, and I still feel like I'm going to throw up, and I can't keep down water, I'm gonna probably end up having to go to the hospital to get an IV. As when I was talking to my doctor, they did say it sounded like I had HG, and they were glad that I was able to get Zofran and something to help my nausea. But when I also explained that with my daughter, I had it throughout my entire pregnancy, all throughout the second trimester, I was extremely sick and throwing up, and my third trimester as well, until about about 2 weeks before before Becky came, before I had her. Put it back, please. Put it back, please. Mommy has to fix it. Thank you. He was a little bit more concerned, and so he wants to keep an eye on that. So he said that if I'm not able to keep down water, and I get really dehydrated, then I need to go to the hospital, so to get an IV. Do I really want to do that today? Not really. It's not fun going to the hospital to get an IV because you're so sick during pregnancy. Depending on the gender of this baby, which we find out in like 9 weeks, depending on the gender, this honestly might end up being my last baby. I just feel so miserable, and nothing helps.
What's dying? What's
I'm
dying?
finally taking medication,
What's
but
dying? What's dying?
I don't know where's dying.
I got it.
Like, I'm finally taking medication, but it's... Where are you going?
For my diaries.
Okay, go get your diaries. It doesn't help that the medication isn't... Like, it doesn't help that the medication isn't working. I mean, it's working, but, like, there's, like, 1 or 2 days a week where I'm just so sick and I can't keep water down, and I have to fight my body to keep it down to take an anti-nausea so I can eat. And I hate forcing myself to drink water and to keep it down. Go get your diaries. And I'm so emotional. It's ridiculous. And I have no one in my family who understands because they all had normal morning sickness or no morning sickness at all, so they don't understand how hard it is if I can barely get out of bed, which is why I had to quit my job. And I don't.
I can't pop it.
I'm grateful to be pregnant, especially with my second. But I am so sick and I feel like I can't do anything. I have so much to get done before this baby gets here, and I can't even clean in order to get things ready and prepared. Because it makes me so sick the next day.
Mom, I'm right here. Don't cry. Don't cry, Mommy. You're happy.
Go get your diapers. Okay?
I'm sad too.
You're sad because mommy's sad. Go get your diapers. Go get your diapers. Come play diapers with me. Okay, go get them. Like this. My husband doesn't understand. I just feel so alone. I don't have any money to go get anything to eat.
Maybe in my closet.
Okay, I'll help in just a second, okay? Okay, go wait for me. I don't have any, like, things sound good, but I don't have any money to go get it, which is another thing that's frustrating me is I have pregnancy cravings, and I want to get them because otherwise I get frustrated and annoyed, and it lasts over however long until I can get it. I'm just so tired of not being able to get things that I want to eat that I feel like I could keep down, and that's how my week is going so far. 11th week of pregnancy is great.
Mom, I want
And
strawberry.
because I have HG, this is
I want.
the like normally your 9 week of pregnancy is where the morning sickness hits the worst, and because I have HG, because it's my 11th week, this is where it's gonna start hitting the worst that I have it. And I'm not excited to see that because
I want strawberry.
these 11 weeks have been hell with my anti-nausea. With my nausea, and I just don't know if I can deal with it getting worse right now, and it already is. But that's my update. There's not really much that I can do. Hey, don't, you're gonna break it. Hopefully things start to get better, but I find that highly unlikely. So the issue is I'll have this with all of my pregnancies, so that's the other hard thing. Like I may want more babies, but the plan was always to have 4 kids, but I don't know. And I won't be 100% certain until after I know the gender of this baby.
Open it.
So. The other update that I forgot to mention before I closed out that video is on my hip bone, right next to my side. Right, sorry, Becky just spit something out. Right on my side, the end of my hip bone, I guess you could say, on my left side is in an extreme amount of pain to the point where I can barely walk. So, that's glorious too. Not only is my nausea acting up today to the point where I can't take an anti-nausea and keep down water, I also can't really walk because I'm in extreme amount of pain. Looks like it's almost empty. That's my other update. I keep ending this thinking that I'm done saying things, but what I wanted to say about the pain in my hip, well, my side, that I'm having, the best way that I can, it's probably round ligament pain starting at this point, and I wouldn't be surprised because it does start earlier with each pregnancy, but the best way that I can describe the feeling and the pain, it's not like it's a constant sharp pain, but it feels like the bone is trying to come out of my side. Like it's trying to literally come out of my body. That's how it feels. I don't remember my round ligament pain ever being like that. I remember just having aches and pains. And this literally feels like every time I take a step, like the bone is going to try and come shooting out of my side. And I think that might be one thing that I need to talk to my doctor about because it hurts like a bitch to walk. So much. It started a couple days ago. Well, it didn't start yesterday. It started the night before. I was helping Becky clean up her room to go to bed. And I started walking back to my room. And I just got hit with this constant sharp pain right there. And it hasn't gone away since. It doesn't matter if I sleep. It doesn't matter if I rest. If I get up and I try to walk, I am almost instantly on the ground. Which is great. So I kind of have to take it really slow. And I can't get up. I'm essentially on bed rest because of how much pain I'm in and how sick I am, without actually being told that I'm on bed rest. And I think I need to contact my doctor's office and see if... I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't remember anything close to this pain. I remember this nausea, but I don't remember the pain.
Good evening, you guys. This is gonna just be my first trimester recap. I turned 12 weeks yesterday. So, there's that. I apologize for how I look, but I have looked like this for about 2 weeks. I've been in a lot of pain and I've been really nauseous this past couple of weeks, so I haven't been able to do a whole lot. My hips are hurting. 2 days ago, I was in an extreme amount of pain, to the point where I almost had to go to the ER because one of my nurses was worried that I was going to have a miscarriage, but she gave me a couple of tips and a couple of suggestions to try. Luckily, those worked. every once in a while when I get the same kind of pain. I just heat up my heating pad, and then if I need to, I take Tylenol, but other than that, the heating pad works just fine. I got into the storage unit today, or our storage, to get all of our baby stuff. Literally, I'm staring at it right now. It's kind of all over. There's like some baby stuff near our door. The binkies are by the sink, so that I can remember to put those in like hot water before baby comes. And then I got out all of like the baby toys, all of our baby clothes I got out, because if it's a boy, I need to find all the gender neutral stuff, and if it's a girl, then I just have everything out and ready to go. I will have to rewash all of these clothes if it's a girl. Either way, I'm going to have to rewash baby clothes before baby comes. We find out in about 8-ish weeks what the gender is. We are doing a gender reveal type thing this time. I got a lot of crap for it, for not doing it with my first. So we're going to do a gender reveal this time, and then I don't think we'll do it again. I just want to know as soon as possible, and I don't want a whole lot of people there. So I think what's going to happen is the day that we go in to find out, I'm going to have them just call or email my mom, and then my mom is going to figure out a fun little game or something to do to tell us the gender. And I think for the actual gender reveal, I just want parents. I don't want siblings, if I'm being honest. People found out at around, the rest of my family found out at around 10 weeks. I was going to tell them, before 10 weeks. It was like 9 weeks and some days before I went to my last appointment. And the only reason they got told sooner than I had planned is because some family members of mine stalked my other social media, even though I have a TikTok, and none of my family follows me on it, but these family members decided to stalk my social media and found out that I was pregnant and went to my parents about it instead of coming to me. Then they started telling other people in the family. And other people started calling my parents about it. So I ended up having to do a Facebook post just kind of announcing it and telling everyone else. It wasn't exactly how I wanted to tell them. Well, I wanted to tell it over Facebook because all of my family members follow me there, but I wanted to do it in a much cuter way, and I wanted to wait until after we knew the gender so that I didn't get people bothering me about, oh, it's the gender, do you know the gender? And I just wanted to be able to answer questions as soon as I received them. But I ended up announcing on Facebook, and then I got a bunch of messages being like, oh, do you know the gender? I was kind of really annoyed because I specifically wanted to wait for that exact reason. Because as soon as you tell people that you're pregnant, that's the first question that comes to mind is, what gender is it? Do you know? And I just can't. I'm very pissed off that those family members decided to go to my parents instead of me because I'm a 22-year-old adult who is the one that's pregnant. My family follows me on Facebook, and most of them have my phone number. And I still get treated like I'm in high school. Like my parents know everything going on in my life, which they don't. My parents were the first to know this time, and the main reason for that is because I was working with my mother, and I got put on pelvic rest. After a week, they ended up taking me off of it, thank goodness, just because the blood in my uterus did go down, and they did end up finding the heartbeat. So they weren't as concerned about it as before because they were really because they couldn't find the heartbeat. They just were concerned that I was just going to have a miscarriage. Other than that, my pregnancy has been going fairly well. I've just been really nauseous, really tired, really out of breath. I've been really, really dizzy this time around, and I've had a lot more headaches this time around. But nothing I can't handle. I don't remember what baby is the size of, but baby is looking more like a baby. The fingers and toes are starting to form, I believe, and so are the bones, if I remember correctly. I read it the other day, and my pregnancy brain is just hitting. I've had one consistent craving so far with this pregnancy, which has been pizza. Unfortunately, the only kind of pizza I've been able to get has been Little Caesars, and yes, Steve.
I just got a call from Rory.
A couple of times I've wanted specifically Little Caesars, but it's just pizza's been the one that's been sounding good. I want to do something different the next time I get pizza. I honestly want to get Domino's. Because I'm craving a specific kind of pizza from Domino's. And maybe once I get that, maybe I won't want it. Maybe I won't want pizza anymore. But pizza, I've definitely gotten quite a few times during my pregnancy so far, with only being 12 weeks, so I guess you could say that's my craving, my first official craving. And I eat it for like 2 or 3 days after, because Becky will eat the pizza, but Riker can't. Makes him too sick, so. Other than that, I think my pregnancy's going good. I'm going to try and do, videos when I have my next appointment. So I want to get this one up and then wait until my next appointment and kind of update and do it that way. That way I'm updating you guys a little bit more consistently. But things have been good.
I've had to definitely rest a lot more and take it easy. And having a toddler, that is not so easy to do. I can't just up and do things. I have to get up slowly. But I'm making it work. So, that's really all that's been happening during my first trimester. Nothing too crazy quite yet. I haven't really, I felt baby move a few times, but nothing too consistent quite yet. Now it's just going through all of these baby clothes and starting to put things aside for if it's a girl, what they're gonna wear on the way home, and if it's a boy, what they're gonna wear on the way home. We don't have, if it's a boy, we won't be getting the clothes until after we find out the gender, but that's okay. I do have some gender neutral stuff that I can pull out, and I need to find, which is why I kind of want to start, which is why I want to go, why I want to start going through it now, is because that gives me time to really look through everything and find all the gender neutral stuff and put them in a bin that's labeled gender neutral, so that if it is a boy, I have those already boxed and ready to go, so I can just pull them out and put them away. And if the gender's a girl, then I can just put them back with the rest of the stuff. But there's a lot of baby clothes. We have 2 bins, well, 1.5 bins of baby blankets. The rest of that other half bin is baby birth cloths, socks, shoes, things like that, hats, quite a bit of hats actually. And then we have four bins of baby clothes. So we have like 6 bins altogether. 5.5. We have 5 bins. No, we have 6. Yep. Yeah, we have 6 bins altogether. I need to get another bin so that I can put all of the infant toys in, and all the tummy time stuff, and all the baby stuff together. But we have some diapers as well that we've been holding on to. So we have like size 1, size 2s, I think we have size 5. I believe we have some 3s. We're gonna have to get some newborn diapers. But we have like a package of like each size basically, and then a whole bunch of diaper pail, the genie bags, the diaper genie bags, stuff like that. We have like a start on all that stuff, but I definitely need to add to our selection. If you can't tell, I'm really tired. That's, But I need to start looking through all these bins. I do have one other thing that I need to look for before I get too heavy. Honestly, I might just do that tonight and then go through the bins tomorrow. There was a coloring book that I got before I had Becky that I took to the hospital with me that I started coloring while I was in labor. And I want to bring that same coloring book with me. That's the other thing. I need to start figuring out. I need to start putting aside things for the hospital stay and the delivery. I don't have most of my items, but that is besides the point. I know that they'll have stuff for me at the hospital that I can bring home with me and that I can use. And I'm going to grab maybe some extras of those. But other than that, we pretty much have everything ready and set for baby. We just have to buy the crib, the dresser, the bookshelf. I need to buy a bookshelf. What else? Playpen. A swing. There we go. Swing / bouncer. And then some just some baby essential stuff. So shampoo and body wash, lotion. I need to buy lotion for babies. And then all my postpartum stuff, well, not all of my postpartum stuff. I have my Depends. I've had those for a while. I bought them before we started trying. I need to buy another package because I don't think one pack is going to do enough, but the spray I need to get. That's pretty much it. I need to buy a cart from Michael's, but I'm going to go in and do that. A 3-tier cart. Because I'm going to put all the baby stuff and postpartum stuff in there. So diapers, wipes, stuff like that. Really, it's just kind of adding to what we already have and getting some other stuff. I need to get new teethers because we only had a couple and they managed to get lost. I couldn't find them. But I still have baby clothes to go through, so maybe I'll find them in there. I need to make sure I find all the bottles. Because if I don't find all of the ones that I have, I'm going to have to buy more and new ones. And if it's a boy, I'm definitely going to have to buy new ones because all the ones we have are girly. And I mean like pink girly with butterflies and unicorns and they're really girly. They sparkle and they're pink. And flowers. So I don't want, like, I know that they're little and they're not gonna care, but I will. I don't want people seeing me feed
newborn boy with pink. I just don't want to do it with people that are like, you know what I mean. People are rude nowadays. Other than that, we are. We're ready. Once we get everything, I will do a whole unboxing and setting it all up. No, your Dinies are put away. It's bedtime. Other than that, we pretty much have everything. We are set on some of the stuff. We're just waiting for our federal refund to get the main things, which is the crib and the playpen and the swing / bouncer. I think there's and my dresser. The dresser for baby and the dresser for me. Other than that, we have a start on everything. That's about it for this first trimester recap. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I will be happy to answer them. Whether you're a new mom or not, I don't care. Let me know. Thank you for watching this video.